As John Lewis was laid to rest in Atlanta yesterday, he was described as a hero, a legend, a gentle, humble giant, and a loving, caring friend. There just were not enough accolades to describe this man. His funeral was held at the Ebenezer Baptist Church, where he worshiped many, many times. Those honoring him called on Americans to continue on his path toward his righteousness and equality. CBS This Morning's Saturday co-host Michelle Miller is in Atlanta. Michelle, you did a great job yesterday, you and Nora. I loved watching our coverage. It was a really, really powerful ceremony yesterday. I can't imagine what it was like to be there.
It was thrilling at every turn to see history in the making, and certainly we know that his legacy will live on as a man whose fight for equal rights was seen across the world.
He loved America until America learned how to love him back.
Forward, march!
It was a ceremony fit for an American hero. Civil rights leader John Lewis was remembered for his unstoppable fight for equality, his everlasting humility, and his love for all. Hundreds gathered outside the Ebenezer Baptist Church to watch the service. Inside, 12-year-old Tybri Faw gave a touching tribute.
John Lewis was my hero and my friend. Let's honor him by getting in good trouble.
And three former presidents shared how he shaped the nation.
John and I had our disagreements, of course. But in the America John Lewis fought for, and the America I believe in, differences of opinion are inevitable elements and evidence of democracy in action.
I just loved him. I always will. And I'm so grateful that he stayed true to form. I suggest, since he's close enough to God to keep his eye on the sparrow and us, we salute, suit up, and march on.
In his eulogy, the nation's first black president, Barack Obama, called Lewis a man of pure joy and unbreakable perseverance.
John Lewis did not hesitate, and he kept on getting on board buses and sitting at lunch counters, got his mugshot taken again and again. America was built by John Lewis's. He, as much as anyone in our history, brought this country a little bit closer to our highest ideals.
The former president told a story about speaking with Congressman Lewis after he joined the Senate. He said he walked over to him and said, "John, I'm here because of you."
When we do form a more perfect union, whether it's years from now or decades, or even if it takes another 2 centuries, John Lewis will be a founding father of that fuller, fairer, better America.
And as soldiers escorted that flag-draped casket outside of the church, John Lewis's favorite song, Happy by Pharrell, blared through the congregation. There were more than a few people dancing in their pews. He was then driven through the streets of Atlanta, past the city council, city hall here, where he served for 5 years, and on to Southview Cemetery, where he was buried next to his beloved wife of 40 years, Lillian. It was an incredible service, Gail. I can't imagine anything more touching, and certainly a history lesson for us all.
No, Michelle, he was such a treasure, and I think we can't help but smile when we think about yesterday, because it was, as sad as it was also a celebration of his life. And one of my favorite moments was BB and Carvin Winans, who wrote the song and then performed the song at the service. I thought that was a very, very special. There were so many special moments yesterday.
There were, and a call for all of us to act, to act as citizens, and it was something I think he smiling down on. A man of action.
Yep, he has passed the baton to all of us. Now let's see what we do with it. There's still a lot of work to be done. Thank you, Michelle, and again, really, really great job. I was so proud to be part of the CBS family yesterday, watching all of you.